Hello, everyone. I forgot to refill my water. Shit. I forgot. No. Okay, we'll just pretend I didn't do this. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Definitely, this is the first time that this professional streamer has showed up today. I definitely didn't come and forget to, you know, fill my water first. Shut up, Megan Senpai. Yes. So first of all, grippers out. I am not putting on gloves today. I'm lazy. I have some cuticles that are shit, and we can all just deal with that. I did a little work offline. So we have, oh, they're coming apart. No, we have a big stack of books here that apparently need to all get glued back together. The glue did not apparently do what it needed to do. This was before I got the Mod Podge. So yeah, I'll get these back together. I did make some books. I made some like this and some of the little ones that are all made of paper. Woo, so we're just gonna, you know, keep making our little detective agency here. And let me know if the music is too loud, too soft, whatever it may be. Okay, little stack of books, and it just goes into our little bookshelf case thingy here. Oop. Okay, and these things I can now attest are very strong because I dropped my phone on them right before stream. So we have now crash tested them all. Yep. I'm definitely I'm broken. I'm just broken inside. It is just what it is. Okay, so I was last working on, I should probably have a cup of water for my brushes, but whatever. I'll put the cap back on. I'm having a day. It's been a day, guys. It's barely begun and I'm having one. So I was working on 25. And where are all those? Where are all these? There, wait. No. Here they are. 25. 26, 27, and 28. There we go. Found them. Professional streamer. Dear God. Also, I've kind of changed the setup today, so I'm kind of dealing with things not being... I don't have a whole lot of space because I moved... Last time I had the camera for the hand area in front of me, it was up here, and then I flipped the camera around so that it wasn't all funky. Well, this time I was like, I'm gonna move it next to me to see if I can get a better angle. And in some ways it did, but in some ways I did not. And it does mean though that I have the camera boom right here. See, that's me knocking my elbow on it. And then I have the mic boom on the other side. Hi, Opt! How are you? Welcome, welcome. We're making the Detective Famous Agency because I love that they clearly don't understand English syntax. Yay for cheap Chinese knockoff goods, or just cheap Chinese goods. But you know what? This stuff's pretty sturdy. It is made of wood, and it is holding up to me dropping my phone on it. So, do I really have any right to give it shit? Do I really? You know, it's a question. Yeah, we making miniatures. A miniature little detective agency. It's cool. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, you would think I would have a day off today too. Or at least that my clients would, and therefore it would be quiet. No. It has not been. It's pretty funny though, because my client's boss, who we can't do anything without them, they're off. But she and I are not off. And it's like, this is nice. Hi, Grybuck. How are you? Can't believe I let Megan bully me into playing Crisis Core all this week. I was going to have Overwatch. I was going to have Valorant. I was going to have all sorts of fun stuff this week. And instead, we are playing Crisis Core constantly. Yeah, I forget about days like this. Sacrifice it all for Zach. It's fair. It's fair. We need to meet Zach. We do need to meet Zach. You need to know why I was throwing up all over the DLC. I don't understand the story at all at this point. Yeah, FF7 Zach, because we've been playing. We just finished the remake DLC last night. And so our goal is to finish Crisis Core before the game releases in a week and a half. I believe in us. I believe in us. And by us, I mean me. And my ability to not have a healthy sleep schedule. This is a very fiddly process here. I just like that he's like rehearsing, like, been a while. And you're like, is he thinking about Cloud or Aerith? Who is he thinking about? Yeah. Megan is down bad. Well, but which one does he know better? Which one would he be more excited to see again? Oh, also today's the last day of the Genshin promo we have running. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's like over in the next couple hours. Let me check. 3 minutes. Please load. Please load. We have 1 day and 6 hours left. Last chance. Ooh. No lifing neon white. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I know he's saying, practicing to say hi to Aerith because he does go Aerith at the end. But a girl can hope. Oh, it's a game and it's good. Hi, Corvo. Hi, Bun. I like it when you go super fast. Okay. I really like it. Ooh. Corval, let me tell you about the Korean barbecue I know in Los Angeles and how fucking good it is. It is so fucking good. I have not yet, I've been to a lot of Korean barbecue. I have not yet found one I like better than this place that I know there. They have such good stuff. There is a place that it's Korean, but not Korean barbecue that I potentially like more up in San Francisco. But it's not Korean barbecue. It's just Korean, so it's so different. Yeah, this is like a 2-hour, it's not a buffet, but you do have 2 hours to eat. And you just order your dishes and they bring them to you. But they have like pork cheese katsu. So it's like pork that's you know, got cheese under the breading that they give you. They have really no pork. Okay. But they have really good Korean fried chicken. They have their japchae is ridiculous. Yes, hands. The mitts are out today. You do see hands. The hands are here. The hands are doing particularly finicky stuff. And I put the gloves on and went, yeah, this ain't happening. I'm still denied the soju because they kept asking me for a passport. Aww. The place I like, their soju, they give it to you actually in a bag, kind of like the bagged milk in Canada, but then they put a light up you know, LED ice cube thingy in there, so it's like inside the bag. It's so funny. And then like they put like little flavors and stuff. It's so good. Oh my gosh, soda in a bag, that would be nice. I was totally in Europe, you could get like yogurt in a bag and then just sit there and sip on the yogurt like through the little mouth hole. And I was just like, why don't we have this? It's adult Go-Gurt. I don't like Go-Gurt's container because it's like, this could be resealed, so you could just sit there and like have your Greek yogurt and just be like, and then seal it back up and then set it aside and then have some more later and be like, yum, 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 yum. It was so convenient. You don't need a spoon. It's so nice. It's like, why don't we have this? Why don't we have yogurt in a bag? And it felt like less waste because it's just the bag, you know, and the little lid. It wasn't like, I don't know, it probably wasn't less waste, but it felt like less waste. Probably because you don't have to like get a plastic spoon or anything like that, you know? Even though a lot of times at home you'll have your own spoon. Yes, more liquids in bags, please. I want this. I like them. It's just easier. It's so nice. And I know the whole reason, like, you know, they're like, it's gotta stand up. But like, if it has a lid, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Put our books together. I found a use for those shitty brushes that came with the paint set that were like so bad. I was like, oh, these are perfect for putting Mod Podge on. Because they're shit, so I don't care, you know? Yep, blue brushes. It makes little books. Can open them, page through them. Yeah, I made little tiny books. They're so tiny. What are I'm using my webcam that I used to use for my tracking. It's a Logitech. Oh yeah, I already put glue on this one. Haha. Haha, I'm smart. Yeah, I think so. I'd have to look up look at it like closer and tell you the exact name. It's a good one. It's like a $80 one, $70 one, something like that. Hang on, I do have it up. HD Pro Webcam C920 by Logitech. You need to replace your phone? It's dead? That's not good. Yeah, that was the nice thing, because I used to have to do the HANDCAM video had to be through my Android and then phone, and then the model track through my through this camera. Yeah, it sucked. It was so clunky. This is so much easier. Okay, 26 and 23. Why do they make this so like all over the place? Why doesn't 26 go with 27? That would make sense. Oh yeah, there's tons of these. Okay, so this next one says 24 and 27. So where's 24? This is why I couldn't like pre-cut everything, because like you need to keep the numbers with it. It's like these are 10. There's 24. Where the fuck is 24? Oh. Did I found 24. Hooray! Success. Yeah, when I used the phone, it was shittier because you had to do like the Ninja VOD thing, which worked, but you had to go get your, you know, your link, and it was all going through over Wi-Fi, whereas this is going through directly via the cable, the USB cable. So that's nice. There's not the lag, because there's always a little lag, and you didn't have to worry about like third-party stuff going wrong. This is convincing me that I should not buy one of these. Honestly, I found this very relaxing. Like, part of the problem here is that I cut up the page into separate bits. If I kept it all together, it would have been easier to find, because this was all one big page, but I started cutting the sections apart, which was my own fault. But it was so that it would be easier to cut them once they... Yeah. Is that what happened with your model the other day when you had that clip of things going wonky? But yeah, Megan, I found like I honestly almost did like multiple gorilla streams last week, because I was just like, this is so relaxing. Like, I'm actually really enjoying doing this. It's, I don't know why, it's just super relaxing to me. And I guess I want to get it done. I'm enjoying it. I think the hardest part is a lot of things you do the big overall structure bits of crafting a project first, and then you do the little nitpicky details so that you can see the final product. With this, you really have to do the nitpicky first. Well, the good news about a PNG Megan, is that it's not a huge investment, but yes, you would actually have to stream. If you can't really be a PNG tuber if you don't do the tubing part. You could just do videos if you would rather just do videos and post those. That is always an option. But I think streaming is, yeah. There is free PNG tubing. Or there's like, oh, I forget what it's called, but I could find it. There's one where you can create, there's like different, you can create your own model using their like standard set, and they allow, I used it for a little bit, so I could definitely find it again. But they allow you to use it like for streaming as like a PNG. But if you want it, they also can do like the rigging for you if you want them to, and they can like actually make you an LTD model off of your pre-built little. Yep. Well, Megan has an L2D, I think, don't you? That's like one of the non-exclusives. Because didn't you buy one, or did you not end up buying that one? I mean, you could just be your Fugi. That could be your PNG. Because your Fugi is fucking cute and very appropriate for you. True, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some PNGs can like track your eyes and stuff as well. It has extra features. There's all sorts of different ways you could do it. Some people literally just put a little, you know, graphic on the corner of the screen, or like, yep, that's me. Some people do a Fugi. There's all sorts of ways to do PNG tubing. That is what's nice, is you can do it however you want. Lots of freedom. I think it's cool now how more and more VTubers, like I personally am not going to be showing off my face. It's just not my thing. But I do like that there's a lot of options. Like it's no longer like you must never show your skin. Like skin can be shown naturally. And because it's so much easier to do HANDCAM streams without gloves. Not gonna lie, it's just way easier. And so it's like, this is exactly how much I want to do this. Yeah. Some people feel uncomfortable with it. But yeah, for the most part, it's the corpos who are really particular about their skin. Because apparently it breaks the immersion. Oh no, my immersion. Yeah. Well, because you're like, well, I don't want to be too different. Plus, they're successful, so it feels like you should copy what is successful. You're too lazy for gloves. I don't blame you, man. I was thinking it wouldn't be so bad if I could get some compression gloves. Because compression gloves would be better because they actually are like tight, but it is very hard to actually find compression gloves that are not just to your wrist and no further. Yeah. Well, like with cooking, it actually can be pretty hard sometimes to do things with gloves on, because some of it is you want to feel things with your hands, but I mean, you can do it. Some stuff like this, the problem is like you get the glue or the paint on your fingies. And you need a lot of dexterity for this. Yeah. The problem I have with the non-latex latex is that it makes my hands really hot. And they don't go past your wrist. And as a tall person with long arms, I mean, this is a sweatshirt. This is a full-length sweatshirt. And as you can see, I have a solid 4 or 5 inches of bare wrist. Because sweatshirts, unless I buy them like 3 sizes too big, don't make it to my freaking wrist. It's a pain in the ass. I know, I'm such a slut. How could I have my wrist out this way? Wait, why does this one have... I fucked up the direction I did this in, didn't I? No, I did it right. Oh, I see the problem. Oh well, this is an easy fix. You just flip it the other way. Yeah. Yeah. Riding gloves. Ooh, that's nice. I mean, it might be. I don't know. I've never done a gunpla. However the fuck you pronounce that. I would just say a Gundam, but you know. You finished your Zaku. Yay. I think it was Scarla who posted a picture that her birthday present to herself was a Gundam. Okay, good. It sounded... Yeah, the paper is quite, you know, you're dealing with something that is paper, which is a little finicky and fragile. But the woodblock pieces actually are pretty tough. Yeah, poor Corvo and their containment space. Maybe one of these days I'll have to buy a Gundam kit and make my own Gundam. They are shockingly affordable. Okay. I mean, this was $7, so this was very affordable. Thanks, Temu. Yeah. Well, considering how expensive Lego sets have gotten in the last couple of years, it's like, Jesus. Like, because I wanted to get some cute Lego sets, because why not? They're Legos, right? But they're so damn expensive. They're like $200. Yeah, they used to be affordable. They used to be fine. And then they were like, oh, we're popular now. Let's make them really fucking expensive. I have a lot of plants now, right now. My orchid is about to bloom again. I have 2 pots of tulips that are budding, starting to bud. I've got my sprouts, you know, on those. And then I have another thing with a bunch of different flowers. One of them's blooming right now. The others are not blooming right now. But that one in particular had a hard time because of my trip. I had it set up with like vacation watering system and whatnot, but it ran out. It it ran out. So I lost one of them. Yay! I'm so excited. Yeah, I've been having fun growing flowers. It's been nice. It's like a little something to keep alive. And it gives you some nice fresh oxygen into your living environment, which is always nice. Filters your air. Plants are great for your home. I'm guessing you're talking about Gundams, Grybok, and not plants. Because I would say for 30 bucks, I can get a lot of plants. No problem. I want to get one of the indoor potted citrus trees. Like you can get little mandarin orange trees that are indoor pottings. I think that would be really cool. My parents actually have a little lemon tree that's inside all the time. And I'm like, that's so cool. I never thought about doing something like that. Yeah. I will look at some Grybok for sure. I will let you know. We'll chat. We'll chat. Real grade. Is that a brand? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Megan, I feel that. Like, I need a desk. Like, if I could take my current desk and just get another one exactly like it, but leave it completely empty just for crafts, that would be amazing. Like, that's some goals right there. It's just having a high grade is ironically the lowest grade. Okay. 4 grades, aka qualities. Okay. What is the top grade? Is it called like mega blah blah blah? Oh, was the highest 30 years ago. Okay. More books. Oh no, one of my things. This might need some glue. Yeah. Let's give this a little glue. This one's coming. It is not holding. It's really loose. But now, of course, it wants to stay put. I'll just put a little glue on the edge just to kind of seal it. That should help. Let's keep this one here so it doesn't get glue on things while it dries. Perfect grade. But what happens when they come out with something better than perfect grade? What are they going to do then? They've screwed themselves for the future. Oh, yep, there we go. Came apart again. We can fix this though. That's why it was coming fire. It wasn't the side that there was the issue. It was the bottom. But I hadn't glued this one, so fair enough. Come on. Yep. Get together and stay together. Stay together for the kids, you stupid thing. Oh, they get physically bigger. Oh. I bet if they do make one that's like above perfect grade, they're gonna call it ultra perfect grade. Smaller size so it's easier to store, reasonable number of parts. Ah, yeah. Fair, 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 fair. Okay, 3 more books done. What's next? Next step is more books. Oh, we can do the files though. We could do those. Let's do, we're gonna skip a little bit ahead and do These have to be cut out and then folded to be like file. Wait, am I looking at the right ones? I want to make sure. No, these are not the right ones. These are 4s. I need, no, wait, 4. Okay, so the 10s go inside the 4s. Okay, where's the 10s? 11. Not 10. 6. I know these are like wall hangings. 10s. Okay, so this is the same thing. It's like the folded papers, but then they go inside the files, the file folders, and they actually like slide in there, kind of thing. Okay, this is so complex, but it's really cool. Like when you think about the fact that there's like actual opening books that you can page through on this thing. Yeah, there's a lot of little papers. These I don't mind, but the ones that were like, a lot of the things I was like, why are they not stickers? It would be easier if they were stickers. But I'm sure, you know, they're trying to print it as cheap as possible. I mean, they don't even include glue, which is like the crazy part to me. Like, how do you not have glue included with these? It's literally required. But I guess it's good because, I mean, let's face it, the glue they would include would be cheap, possibly a little bit toxic. Probably better to just have your own glue supply. This is why I closed it with, why I wanted to put the lid back on. I know myself. I watched most of Iron-Blooded Orphans until the first really traumatic death, and then I was like, I'm too depressed for this shit. I do want to go back to it though. I loved that show. It was really good. Ooh. The one who was a brother and was like using his money to care for his twin sisters. I could tell you the name, but I'm trying not to completely throw a spoiler. Yeah. Megan, we still have to do our Arcane watch along. That's my childhood. You child. Actual child. Get a better one. God, I love how toxic this is. Nearly 30, yeah. Actual child. Okay, I'm kidding a little bit. But, you know, you gotta get to... You gotta level up, Megan. You gotta level up. I grew up on the Sonic cartoon. That thing was a blast. And Rainbow Bright. I loved Rainbow Bright and Strawberry Shortcake. Reading Rainbow. Which one of what? Oh, Sonic cartoons? It would have been the one in the 90s. The early 90s. I don't remember any sort of like eco-terrorism stuff. I just remember Tails and Sonic being like, hey, buddy. Yeah, okay, I was the fun one. The fun one. Captain Planet. Oh, that was such a good show. I loved Captain Planet. Hell, why did this? Whatever. Guess it doesn't super matter. It's just meant to be a packet of stuff. It's reading Rainbow. It's like 0 missions since they're I just like that they're like, with your powers combined, earth, wind, fire, water, heart. Heart is the most powerful and the best element there is. I love, because some people like fucking get so mad about that and they're just like, it's so stupid. I'm like, it's the best. They're just like, you are joking. I was like, no, definitely not joking. Definitely not. Yeah, I wanted to be a planeteer. And I used to read the Magic School Bus books. We didn't have a cartoon. We had the books. Yes, I miss the Magic School Bus. I loved it. I did try and watch the cartoon and I was like, it's not as good. The new cartoon, I should say. Yeah. Yeah. And Clifford the Big Red Dog. That was another fun one. Okay. The intro, in the intro, them flooding and blowing up a factory. What the fuck? Sonic, why? Sonic, why? Yeah, a lot of them didn't age well, unfortunately. forget. Oh yeah, it was this isn't cartoons, but it was Friends. I tried to rewatch, like go back and watch that. I was just like, yeah, this didn't age well. This did not age well. Yeah. I will say some kids' cartoons, like even today, are actually quite entertaining as for adults. Yeah. Well, and I would definitely say some things that people think are kids' cartoons, you get a little bit deeper in the season and you go, this is not for children. This is dark. By the way, Grybach, I am very angry about the death at the end of the DLC that we saw last night. I'm very angry. I'm very hurt by that. I'm waiting for a video game to make me cry again. I haven't cried from a video game in a long time. And I want to do it. The last one I think that really got to me. Well, okay, Limbo really got to me. There was something about the ending of that made me quite emotional. Amnesia, Memories, something it's called. It's not the horror Amnesia, it's the other Amnesia, the visual novel, and that one made me bawl like a fucking baby. Oh my god, I cried so hard at the end of that one. At the end of KH3? Oh, maybe I'll have to play it. Utilitarian Crisis Core? Okay. Yeah, like that was why, like, in FF7 Remake, it was really hard for me to cry about characters because I felt like nothing felt like I couldn't believe any of them were actually dead. Like, I guess something about how it is being told right now, like, I don't think anything's real. You're gonna stream KH tonight? Please do. Please do. And like, fucking DM me. Like, ping my fucking ass. So because I know you're gonna tweet about it and I'm not gonna see it for 3 hours and then you'll already be done. So ping the shit out of me so I can watch. Sorry, I keep pulling my hands closer to my body and then I realize that they are not in view of the camera. Oh, Journey. Yeah. I need to play that all the way through because I never finished it. I was so close to the end. I never finished it. And I need to play To the Moon because I never finished that either. Those are both good cry games. Yeah, the ending of Ori and the Blind Forest when I first played that, the beginning and the end of that one. Those hurt. Yeah, I think Journey, yeah, I can see that with Journey. It's kind of like Limbo. Like, it just made me emotional at the end. Not like bawling, just emotional. Maybe I should play Amnesia Memories on stream one of these days. We could do like each route and then do the secret route, and then all of you guys can cry with me. Transistor, yeah. Another game. I got like 90% of the way through and never finished. Like, I have a problem. I have a problem with not finishing games. That is my favorite thing about streaming, honestly, is that you guys will fucking wreck me if I don't actually finish shit. So it's like I'm forced to do it, which is good. Like, I am definitely planning on playing Okami because I never finished Okami either. I own it. I am getting it. Like, it is gonna get on the schedule and we are going to play it. I've appreciated that I've had Final Fantasy VII thrust upon me. Yeah. FX. I did beat Final Fantasy X. I will give myself that. I beat that game. I almost 100%ed that game. But then I had to deal with, I was trying to get Lula's weapon and I was like, fuck this shit. I am not dodging this goddamn lightning 100 times. Fuck this. Yep, it's always Lulu's weapon. That weapon was such a, like, and correct me if I got her name wrong. Yuna? Is it? That's the main female, Yuna, I think. Her weapon wasn't bad at all. Her weapon was pretty darn easy. I don't remember who else I got all their weapons for. These are going to be such a pain in the ass to cut just because they're not straight lines. This is probably the worst part. Yeah, I want to play Final Fantasy X again as well. That's definitely on my list of things I want to do. Oh, Gris. That I've heard is pretty good. I can't remember if I got Titus. I feel like I remember the Chocobo game. But yeah, Lulu's weapon broke me. I will say though, I did beat Zelda Ocarina of Time 100% twice. So at least I've got that in my pocket. But I still... God, I was on the last area of Twilight Princess and never finished it. I'm still mad about that. Yeah, I haven't beat Majora's Mask. I don't even own Majora's Mask. I really should play it. I want Nintendo to put Twilight Princess onto Switch somehow, so I can play that all the way through again. Because that's the problem with, like, once you start a game, if you don't finish it in the same run, you forget how to play the game. So you're like, okay, I'll restart. But then you remember all the plot points from early on and you're like, but I'm bored. And then you stop playing. Yeah, I really liked Twilight Princess. I was in the very end, and I don't know why I stopped playing. I think I stopped playing because they were going to move it, like, I had it on the Wii and they were going to bring it to the Wii U, or GameCube and they were moving it. I don't know. I don't remember what happened. One of those delightful things where they like had it on one platform and then another. See, Skyward Sword is a tough one. Someone will have to convince me if I should play it now that it's on Switch, because I was playing it on Wii U and the controls were so goddamn frustrating. And then on top of it, like, it felt very sexist towards Zelda in the beginning. Yeah. I think that's what happened. Is I was playing it on GC, but I heard they were getting it on Wii, so I was like, oh yay, I'll just get it on the Wii. And then the motion controls were just so ugh. And I never went back to the GameCube. I think I still have my GameCube though. What if I hooked my GameCube up to my computer and played Twilight Princess? I'll have to see if I have it still. Yes, because of Link's actually left-handed. And then, yeah. Oh, by the way, this is my left hand. Apparently I didn't mirror, or apparently I have mirrored the feed. I bet I can fix that. I think I did it. Settings. Aha! Left hand. I didn't even realize that was a thing until now. Yeah, my only beef these days, I really just need to get contacts, honestly, because I'm definitely getting more and more to where I need to wear my glasses for games a lot more. Especially if I'm playing them like on my TV. Because I sit down to like go play Zelda on my Switch and like the little screen is just really hard. It's not enough for Zelda. Like it'll work, but it's really not great. That screen is so tiny for that game. It works great for other games. Like Cult of the Lamb is fucking awesome on Switch. It's great. Stuff like Slay the Spire are great on Switch. Fantastic. But games like Zelda with a lot of detail, it is very, especially in the depths, is very difficult on the small handheld screen for me. And if I play them on my TV, I need my glasses on because, yeah, but I always forget that. And so I'm already sat down and I'm comfy. I got my dog snuggled with me, my cat on my lap, and then I remember I need my glasses and I go, fuck. Oh, this is so like stupid, but I updated. I still have a Facebook page for my personal self. Only because like my parents and family are on there, and then the doggo community stuff is all on Facebook. And they haven't graduated beyond that. And so I hadn't updated my profile picture in over 10 years. I finally did it last week for the first time in 10 years. I was like, yep, go me. See y'all again in 10 years. I'm a fantastic user of social media, let me tell you. Yeah, I had it completely abandoned and removed from my devices. Like I would have to physically go to the website to check on stuff. And I would only do that when my mom was like, hey, check Facebook. Okay. But yeah, with doggo stuff, I need to actually check on a consistent basis because like I have groups and stuff for different trainings and they only communicate on Facebook and they'll literally be like, hey, anyone want to come practice today? And it's like, God damn it. Yeah, that's parents. See, my mom was like, why did you kind of stop using Facebook? I'm like, no offense, but because you started using Facebook. She's like, wow. And I'm like, look, it was a whole different ecosystem before parents were on there. Yeah. Yeah, I have people who contacted me like through Facebook Messenger. But yeah, a lot of the dog world training stuff is all done through Facebook. Like there's stuff you just cannot do without Facebook. They don't update their web pages. They only update, like literally I went to a competition and it said that you need to be there at 6 in the morning. And I got there and no one showed up for another hour. And the reason I had no idea about this was because they only updated it on their Facebook page. They didn't send out an email. They didn't do anything like that. And they didn't explain, like they actually, I didn't even have to be there till about 9 in the morning. But again, all of that was only said on their Facebook page. So yeah, that was when I was like, well, I've got to start using Facebook more consistently. Otherwise, I'm going to be just fucked. Yeah, I haven't consistently posted to Facebook in about, yeah, it's like 10 years. I like post maybe once a year on Facebook. And it's only, I'm so pathetic. It's only when Doggo and I have a good competition I want to post a picture of her. That's literally my Facebook posts are, here's Doggo. She is so smart. And then I used to, I don't know if I still do it, will still do it, but I used to post pictures at the holidays of like the meals I would make or like baking I did. That was about it. But now I can just be a VTuber and post that shit. It is so funny because I have some friends IRL and they're like, so what are you doing? Do you have a new job or like, you know, what's going on with you? And I'm like, well, I'm sort of doing my own business, but I also have my old job. And they're like, oh, what's your new business? I was like, I make online content. And they're like, oh, and then someone was like, oh, are you a streamer? And I was like, fuck. And they're like, oh, you should send us a link to your streams. We'll watch it. We'll share it on Facebook. And I'm like, no. No. Hi, Diva. Yeah, I like lost my mind. Like, no, we are not. I am not sharing my Twitch, my VTuber persona with people who know me in real life. That is not necessary because they would all come in here and like dox me so fucking hard. And they also don't need to know about my like interests. IRL people can just stay a good arm length away. Tumblr, oh my god. I loved Tumblr. Tumblr was great. But did you ever have a live journal? Yeah. 2016 is really what broke me on Facebook, because I have family members who are mega heads. And yeah, that's, I was just like, I can't, I'm not gonna learn, I'm not going to be able to sit in the same room as you if you keep being this idiotic. Make attorneys get attorneys. Oh my God, I love that. That's so funny. Perfect. Love it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fiddly. You skipped the era of LJ. Oh, sad. How sad. How very sad for you. I used to like get paid by people to help them customize their LJ. Like I would create I would do like photoshopping of whatever image they wanted, and then I would like code the whole thing for them so that it was custom and pretty. Yeah. that was me back in the day. That wasn't supposed to get stuck there. I actually never had FFnet. Oh my gosh. I had a blog too that I updated like twice. It looked great though. I still have it. I still have access to it. I could start updating it tomorrow if I wanted. I guess I probably shouldn't have. The whole purpose is that these can open. So. There, it's a little packet, file folder packet with the documents inside, and you can pull the documents out. Oh. Boop, boop. It's a little bit small, but that's okay. Back in my day. I think I should do it this way first. I still say nothing beats the Folgers slightly incestuous coffee commercial. Best part of waking up. Yeah, it's a very bad commercial. It's like, oh, this is kind of creepy. I'm so happy my brother's home. It's not the same without you. And of course, long, long man. Oh, why can't we have commercials like that in the US? I fucking love that that thing was like a whole ass saga. FreeCreditReport.com commercials? I don't remember these. They didn't stick in my brain, apparently. Keep putting this over here. We are slowly building up a library of documents and books. J.G. Wentworth. Oh, well, okay, so this is something that only if you grew up in the Chicago area do you know. 588-2300 Empire. Yeah. Just ask anybody who grew up in Chicago the number to Empire Carpets. They will be able to tell you. We all know it. Every goddamn one of us. Yeah, they've expanded nationwide now. But they were Chicago based, and yeah, all of us know them. That song is drilled in our head. If you live in LA, you know the mattress store place. I forget what the chain is actually called, but it's always, if you know, it's something like, will be anyone's advertised price or your mattress is free. You're killing me, Larry. It's the whole thing. It's called like, but yeah, it's like an LA mattress chain, and they just, yeah. There's like the financial guy who's like, oh, everything's fine and dandy. And then the guy's like, we're gonna sell our mattress for so much cheaper. And then he's like, you're killing me, Larry. We'll beat. It's like mattress something. We'll beat anyone's advertised price or your mattress is free. Love how commercials like totally change things. I'm the thing that still I will never be over how like ridiculous it is all the fucking Viagra and Cialis commercials out there. It's like, be ready whenever she is, blah blah blah, and I'm like, bro, these commercials. It would dock you so hard. Yeah. Like, it's so fucking funny to me, all these like, you can't keep your pee-pee up commercials out there. Sorry that I keep pulling my hands away. It's very hard to remember to keep them in front of the camera. Yeah, I don't listen to the radio since I don't commute anymore to work. So I don't really know any new ones. Oh yeah, I forgot. What was Viagra originally marketed for? I can't remember. I used to know this. Blood pressure? I could see that. Yeah. I was going to say it has to be something heart related because it uses nitroglycerin. Or something like that. Or it reacts to nitroglycerin. Upping blood flow. Yep, it sure does. It sure does up that blood flow. Man, this one is being stupid. Get in there. I'll use a smaller one for this. Yeah, heart medicine's lame. Only so many people need that. But PP medicine, what man doesn't want to be able to get hard at 90 years old? It still makes me chuckle forevermore that you could get PP medicine covered by insurance before you could get birth control covered by insurance. Yeah, I know it's for the 40 to 50-year-olds, but still, it is for a lot of, I mean, I hope you've heard of the fact that like gonorrhea is having a massive comeback in the nursing homes. Like STDs in nursing homes are a big thing, and they're having to like educate grandma and grandpas about safe sex. 10 out of 10 Grybach, honestly. And it makes sense why it's happening, because there's way less men than women. So the men are, you know, moving around. And you hear about it, like women being like, "You get away from my man, you whore." It's incredible. That slut. That slut Jeannie, she's all over my man. It's just one of those things that it's like, once you learn it, you're like, huh. This was not on my bingo card. This was not on my bingo card, but okay. Yeah. I did not expect this from whatever year it was that I first started hearing about that. Well, it's kind of like how the reason there isn't a FDA approved male birth control is because the way that works is that they have to weigh the side effects versus the risk of not taking the medication. And for men, they have no risk physically of not taking birth control medication. And so having the side effects are the exact same as women, basically. But because there is zero risk to them, they won't approve it. But I've heard from what I've read that the FDA is looking to change their criteria to include things outside of the physical, like, oh, you don't want to have a kid and, you know, You just want to make sure you never have a kid. Okay, that could affect you economically. That could affect you. Having a child could affect you economically, socially, all these things. So maybe it's better if you have this. Or maybe it's your wife. You know, you two don't want to have children right now, or you're done having children, but she can't take birth control, so you'll take something, you know, something like that. So they're trying to change that. But I guess it's hard. Takes time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think what it does is just make men shoot blanks, basically, like that their swimmers don't really work, you know, or are like damaged or whatever beforehand, so that they just can't really do their job. They can't make it through the journey. That is interesting. My only thought with that is like, well, no, I've read this. Yeah, I remember I've read this. Your body, if you don't use / expel the little dudes, they just get absorbed back into your, like, they just get absorbed and heat out like every other bit of waste. You know, they just kind of die and go whoop. So you don't have to worry about like, well, what if I get backed up? Like, that's not a thing. Blue balls are not a thing. The more you know, everybody, the more you know. Yeah. Yeah, I've learned a lot about these things over the last few years, because as a person without a PP, I was curious. What can I say? I was curious. Sometimes you get curious about what's on the other side and how things work. I love that we're sitting here making teeny tiny little file folders and talking about vasectomies. How did our life get here? I will say though, this is very peak like 30s, 40s conversation right here. I would argue that women get blue balls too. Like, it's not dangerous, but it is really fucking annoying when you're ready to go and then you get the rug pulled out from under you. It's just uncomfortable. I think the big difference is that for men, so women are kind of used to it in the sense that it's not like if we're in that situation, we can't just run into the bathroom and rub one out, you know? Like it's harder for us to take care of it, whereas men can. And so I think that's why it gets more attention, because they're like, but I was denied. I'm not used to being denied. I think that's where a lot of it comes from. we still have number 9. Okay, do we think these are 9 or 6? Well, this is the edge of the page, so I'm going to say this is 6. Unless I can't find 9. And then, oh, nope, there's 9. Found 9. 9 gets rolled up as a scroll. Yeah. Well, it's because your balls were prepping for business. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's one thing to be discomfort, it's another thing to be pain. Like significant pain. Okay, number 9, we roll up into a little scroll. They say it's a newspaper roll, but there's nothing here. Make 10. I don't, maybe this was 6 and this was 9. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is 9, not 6. And that one I just cut out was 6. No idea what 6 is, or yeah. I think we just need a lot more conversations about sex and normalizing sex and wanting to do the things to make yourself feel good and like feel like it's not a bad thing. Because I mean, quite frankly, self-love is a good thing. We should be practicing more self-love. Especially women need to learn about self-love. Like, guys need to not be ashamed for it and not be shamed for doing it, and women need to be encouraged to do it more, especially when they're younger. Because too often women accept not being fulfilled that way because sometimes they just don't even know that they really can be or how to do it. Yeah, exactly. In the most not weird way. Like, it's 100, like women are just so used to being like, yeah, no, it's like normal for sex just to end and be kind of like, it was fine. It felt fine, but it didn't really do anything for me. And it's like, no. Like, it is okay to not get off once in a while when you're having sex, but it should never be the norm with your partner. And if it is for either gender, then your partner is not caring about you. Like, your needs should be just as important as their needs. And unfortunately, it tends to be women that have their needs ignored because it's too hard. Yep. Yeah, exactly. And if women are encouraged at a younger age to practice self-love, they will know what they need. And every single woman is different, just like every guy is different. Like, and I would say, like, when you're first with a guy, like, you could, do what you've always done when you're using your hand on them, but they're gonna know what feels best to them, what they like best. And it's very common for a guy to say, to teach you what they like and be like, oh, I kind of prefer if you do it like this, or I need a little less pressure, a little more pressure, or a little faster, a little slower. Same thing with women. We need to be better about saying, this, and guys need to not get offended when we say, hey, it's not doing it for me. I think it's okay though if someone doesn't know what they want, as long as they have, you know, openly communicate with their partner and say, hey, that's good, that's not working for me, and then you work together and you know, accept that it might take some time to figure it out. It is better if you learn for yourself, but I mean, either way, you're going to be having a little bit of time to figure it out, because it's really hard to explain to someone else like what you want, you know? It's just not an easy proposition. Because it's like, when you're taking care of yourself, you're not thinking, all right, a little to the left, down. You're more like, you're just like, you just know. Are you off today as well, Grybach? I didn't actually ask. Nice. Enjoy your extra day off. Yeah, from culture, like it was very much for me, you know, growing up, it was definitely like, oh, what they were like, very much discourage it, and like, you know, sex in general before marriage, they're like, do you want to give your husband a used blah blah blah? I don't know what it was. Like, it was like this idea of like, you, instead of giving a shiny new necklace, you gave like a necklace that had been used and blah blah blah. And I was like, ow. And they did, I mean, to be fair, they said it for both men and women. That's good. That's a good thing. I grew up in, hey camera, why are you all blurry? What's going on here? What's going on? There we go. That's better. See if it can figure itself out. Second. Hello? Okay. I think it's okay now. Boop, 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 boop. Make little scrolls. I think this might actually be easier to do with glue stick. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is working better. I like this. The other one came out looking a little triangular. This one's definitely better. Much more cylindrical. I can totally see the difference. That one looks like a triangle, and this one looks like a cylinder. That's okay. We do our best with what we got. And what we got are clumsy fingers. Yeah, I took Doggo to get her grooming yesterday, and number one, she smells and looks so much better. Her groomer actually spent like a full 5 minutes just brushing her tail. There was so much fur in her tail, of all places. But yeah, it was pretty funny. She's like, ah, she doesn't look too bad. And then we got her wet and she went, oh God, you stink. And I was like, yeah, she's pretty stinky right now. And then I told her like she'd only had one bath since August, when was the last time we got her groomed. She's like, I'm actually shocked she isn't stinkier even than this then. I was like, yeah, she ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. It could be way worse. Oh, and for those who are interested in my Hearthstone gameplay, I will probably try and do a guerrilla stream or something. Because I did want to play it this week. I've been playing it offline a lot, and I'm finally starting to get the meta now. And of course, they added quests back in now, so I'm like, great, meta changing. But I am doing well. I've had a lot of more wins lately. That's been fun. The biggest thing for me on playing PC games versus any other games, or just playing games in general, is that being that I am as tall as I am, I always want to like be able to put my feet up and like, you know, you see like girls who have their legs like curled up on the seat. I can't do that. I'm too fucking tall for that shit. And that would just be so much more comfortable if I could do that. Like, that's where I always get, I see like these chairs that look like so comfy, and then I like see what they would be like. I look at the back of them and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be too short for me. That's just gonna be way too fucking short. And I'm like, I don't care how big that seat is. I hate you, Megan. I hate you so much. It's not fair. I can't do that. I cannot do that. I did want to get an office chair that had a footrest because I knew then I would have a better chance, but they just didn't have any that worked for me that had the footrest. So it's like, well, is what it is. Is what it is. Oh, this one's getting fucked. That's okay. I don't have to be perfect. Ooh, that's nice. I need to, so I have like a little footrest under my desk. I really need to get one of the under desk foot hammocks one of these days. That would help a lot. Or a full ass ottoman. Warhammer 40K. So you're going to be cleaning the tanks? That's funny. I like that. Or a ship interior. That would be, yeah, that'd be interesting. Imagine if they did a Gundam collab and you had to like clean like Barbados. Like you would like they would dig up Gundams and you had to clean them so that they could get them, you know. No, I didn't. Power Watch Simulator made me really kind of motion sick, so I ended up returning it not too long after I got it. Yeah, I don't know why. Doesn't seem like it should, but it did. Clean and Eva. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I thought it would be a really good game for me. Like, I was like really excited for it, and it just made me feel awful playing it. I don't know why. And I tried to mess with the FOV, and it just didn't work for me. I don't know why this is so relaxing to me, but it is. I thought this would drive me crazy. Like when I was looking at the directions on this, I was like, oh God. And now I'm like craving making these little tiny books at night. I'm like, this is so nice. It's just chill. I just sit here and I cut and I fold and I twirl and I glue and I'm just like, ah, yes. Excellent. Fantastic. Good day. Yum, 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 yum. Come on, get in there. Get in the hole. Okay. What? I need to figure out what 6 goes to because I have 6 cut out. All by its lonesome. So let's figure it out. It's 9. Okay, that was page 1, so it doesn't matter. 6. ¿Dónde está 6? 5. 5 sheets of 6, but 6 was just a blank. That's not 6. The fuck? Or are you supposed to cut up 6? Eh? Makes no sense. I don't see anything that matches this. Yeah, I think this is just gonna set to the side until such a time. At what time am I streaming Cage for you tonight? Because it's gonna happen if I stay up past my red time. I mean, I'm usually back like anytime after 6 p.m. is fine with me. It just depends if you want to play Valo before or after. Yeah, see, 6 is right here. 6. 5, 6, 11, 11. Oh, here's some more 6s. So God knows what this is. It had a 6 by it, but it's nothing. That's just weird. But these are things that like get pasted onto things. So let's see. Hang on. This one was put in 4 file bags, 5 sheets of 6 on top of the dresser. Okay, so let's do the 5 sheets of 6 on top of this piece. Seems like a lot of file folders. Oh, I think they're the empty file folders of 4. There's 4 is 2 file folders. Just trim that off. I did not end up getting Kingdom Hearts the other day while it was on sale, by the way, Megan. I don't like... So that sale had actually been going on for over a month, and I was feeling pressured because it only was going for another day, and I don't do well when there's these like tight deadlines. You know, if it had been like, 1 day left. It's $1. I would have got it. Okay. Bye bye, Megan. Have a safe drive. Bye bye. Yeah, because I will have to take somebody out for her exercise. This thing's gonna be cool once I get it done. Just takes time. There we go. Okay, put down some of this. And the little thingy will be screwed up again. Because why won't it? Love that for me. And it just said... Okay, just put them kind of cattywampus all over here. I hate that this desk looks so much like my own. How dare they? Oh no! This thing is... the phone is... I think the phone might be the victim of my dropping my phone on it. It's a little wonky. It's a little messed up. Let's try and put it back together. Worst comes to worst, I do have hot glue, so I could put it together that way. Could fix it that way. Ah! Yeah, this piece is very fragile. I'm just gonna put this in here. Let it sit. If I have to, I will. Who knows? Who knows? We never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'll probably have to hot glue this piece later because it's really coming apart. Do that later then. It would be cute if there were little gremlins who would come in and use my detective agency so they could solve crimes. I would be all for that. I think that would be cute. There, I'll hold that better. Yeah, I'll get my hot glue gun out and fix the phone a little later tonight. There. Okay. Now it wants it put in 4 file bags. So is that the number 4? I guess it's just 4 of these stacked up. It only looks like there's 2, but whatever. They say 4 file bags. They do have number 4. See, that's what's confusing. I'm like, it looks like there's only 2, and there's number 4 file bag, which feels like you would only put the 2 4 bags. This is so confusing. This is the first time it's been legitimately very confusing. Let's see. Okay. So these are for the boxes. I want 4 file bags into one of the drawers. Okay, so they want it in this one. 3, 4. This. Stick them in here. As they pop out. Oh my god. Oh my god. These are... They don't want to just cooperate, do they? Okay. Sit upright. Sit upright, you. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. No, stop that. Stop falling. Maybe I glue these together because then they won't get all crazy, you know? Just a little glue. Just a little bit. That way they stand up together. That there. Glue that all together. Yeah. Yeah, stick together. Stick together, you little shits. Stick them all in there together. There we go. There we go. Okay. Then they want... There's posters they want. Okay, they want these 2 little boxes that don't have any slats. There's one of those. Here's the other one. These are the ones that get these little newspaper rolls. So put all the newspaper rolls in there. Get them all set up. Oh boy, some of these are too big because I didn't roll them tight enough. Clearly. There we go. Kind of make them a little crazy how they're in there. There we go. So they look kind of shoved in, you know. You don't want it to be too perfect. There we go. Those are built. Okay. Now, let's see. I need to mark off some of the stuff I've done. On this. I did that. I did the 24s into the 27s. I did the 25s into the 28s. So I need more 25s into 28s and 26s into 23s. I think I did all the 25 to 28s. I just need 26 to 23s. Yes, our dwarf tavern would be so benefited by having these little areas. All right, 26 here and 23. That's what I need to find. 23. Perfect. 26 and 23. Get these guys done. Oop. It's really starting, the pieces are starting to come together. You know, Bun, I think this is the perfect little office area for you. I think you could size yourself down perfectly to fit in this. I think it's gonna be really cool when it's all done and lit up and stuff. I'm excited. Call you Detective Bun. Hell yeah, brother. Honestly, like a bit twinkish Detective Bunny, male bunny. That's kind of hot. Like not total twink, just a little hint of twinkish. Male bunny detective, like have the hat on and have his ears like pushed back, you know, kind of like they're like down. That's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. There's something hot about that. I like that. Yes. Yes, exactly. That'd be so cute. Vampire detective premise? That's interesting. I like that. That's interesting. That's a cool idea. I'm gonna have to look that up. I was thinking a cool VTuber model would be like a rogue for a girl. A rogue with like, you know, like really kind of nice stylized leather armor and a hood. And she just looks like a normal girl. But then when she pulls back her hood, you see that the ears were just pushed down and they pop up. It's like kind of like Final Fantasy 14 Viera. Oh, Daywalker, big childhood series. Interesting. That would be really cool, I think. I like the so obviously I like the humans with the little animal the animal ears and stuff, but I like it when they can kind of like hide what they are and you get kind of that little surprise, or they're not like so you know, obviously like, yeah, I like it when it's, yeah, fantasy noir. That's, yeah, I think that's really cool when they're not like a Disney character, you know, because so often if you got the animal features, you are a Disney character. I guess this is why I like BNA so much. Like, that's one of my favorite animes. I really liked that one. Even though those were fully, you know, animal, but they would transform and stuff. That was a good one. I should rewatch that show. That was so good. It had banger ass music. Everybody talks about Beastars and I'm kind of like not so into it. But BNA, it was so weird because like everybody was talking about Beastars and BNA came at the same time, and I was just like, yeah, so I like BNA better. And everyone was like, what? Nightwalker, the Moon Detective. Ooh. You haven't read BNA? It's like Beast something. Oh, it's on Netflix too if you want to watch the animation. It's real good. It's really good. I really liked it. I liked it better than Beastars because it seems it has the same sort of darker themes, but it's has a brighter, more cheerful animation style, and I feel like it has a bit more hopefulness in it. And like I said, the music is banger. I guess what Beastars was kind of weird to me is it was so kind of like furry coded. Like there was this romance thing going on, and it was, for me, that just was like, huh? Like, it was like you just wanted to go with an ABO, but instead you were like, oh, we can't do ABO. That's cringe. So let's just have animals that are like, fuck. And it was just weird to me. It was just weird to me. I was talking about. What do you mean? Oh, ABO? Omegaverse. Alpha, Beta, Omega. Yeah. It's just Omegaverse. The fan fiction community calls it ABO. I've outed myself. Everybody knows my preferences now. No! It was funny because somebody tweeted this, I think it was this weekend or late last week, this manga or whatever, or manhwa, and it was like an ABO about like some woman got, you know, went to a sperm bank and got her donation, and then she went back for her 1-month checkup, and a werewolf was like, I smell my pup in you, and everyone was like messaging Bao and being like, Bao, and she's like, stop it, stop messaging me, stop tagging me in this, how dare you. And I was just like, yeah, honestly, kind of hot girl, like shakes hands. Bao shakes hands. I had a lot of respect for Bao when she was just like, God damn it. It's like, honestly, I'm into it too, girl. No shame. take out 2 books from each book, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so I didn't do all those books yet, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't. Where are all my books? Oh yeah, they're here. Okay, I just did that set of books. Okay. So... Ah! I knocked over the bookcase. Thank God I put these all together. This makes it easier. This would have been a disaster otherwise. Put that over there so it stays out of the way. Put these over here because they're done. That's over there. We have, oh yeah, I put this together the other day. It's like our little clue board. And we've got this, which isn't done, but it's got a lot of its stuff in there. And I took the coat and hat rack and I glued that all together so it's not going to go anywhere. Then we have a random suitcase. I don't know where that goes, but I had to make it. Yeah, Bao and her legendary thirst. Respect, honestly. Such fucking respect for her. Base taste. Okay, so here's the 3 books. Three, and then the L4s. And you make a pile of 2 books, 3 piles of 2. Okay. 4. Take out 2 books from each book, 4, 5, and 6. But you had me put all those books together. I'm so... Wow, yeah. Hey, you know what? She likes what she likes. And she's not ashamed of it. Go her. What a Giga Chad. Oh, this might be what they're talking about. Maybe? No? Where are these? There they are. Okay, L3, L4. Where did the directions go? I wish I had more space. This is the only, like, bad thing, is there's not enough space. Okay, so these are L5 books, and they're all together right now. So but they said to take paste the 16 books in one. Ah! So I did paste all of them together. They're coming apart now, but at least I know I did what was required of me there. Because this has been confusing me a little bit here. Get back together, you. Get back together. I squeeze. I squeeze. Okay. So 24 copies of L4. And then they want 8 of these. So 16 of them will go into these stacks. Then you need a pile of 3 books, 2 books from each book, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, I see what 5 is. So these are some of the paper ones. Do I remember which were 4, 5, and 6? Not really, but we'll figure it out. It's gonna be size based, I'm sure. Here's 6. And then 5. probably this one. Oh wait, these might be the all paper ones. Maybe? Maybe? 5. Four, 5, and 6. But what do these piles go to? I'm confused on the books. Well, I'm just gonna keep building books and file folder, file stacks, and we'll go from there. This is where it's getting confusing because it's not that it's hard to do any of this, it's that the directions are kind of not clear. Okay, L3. Like, is this L3 or L4? I think they're 4s. I think they're L4s. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. But we're only supposed to make 24 of them. L4. Here we go. I guess maybe there's just an extra. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can't count. Who knows? Eh. Okay. This I think is just trash now. I'll put that to the side. So it's book 2, but these are book 3. Wait. Oh no, it is number 3. Okay. God. Meh. Let's see if maybe scissors can pull this apart better. Yeah. That works better. That breaks it up much better. There we go. Finally got those all out. Okay. Now we just cut these and we put it all together. We can do this. This is doable. The problem with this project is I now have all these little books and things all over my desk. But I'm like terrified I'm gonna break them. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay, we cut these, then we glue. Then we glue. Oop. Doggo's starting to get restless. I can see her like rolling around on the couch, which means my time is coming to an end. We'll go as long as we can until she starts being like, Mom, why don't you love me? Why don't you take me out and let me get all dirty, even though I just had a bath? Okay. She's up. I'm about to have a nose pressed against me. She's like, you're calling me out, Mom. I need you to stop that. I'm trying to be good here. Trying so hard. Oh, she's laying back down. Keep forgetting not to pull my hands back to my chest. It's just natural when I'm building things like this to do that. Trying not to. Trying. Put too much glue on this one. It's all slippy. It's all slippy. Ah, and the other one's now clinging to me. I've got a clinger. I've got a clinger. Okay. One. Yeah. Uh, Go. They're such cute. They're so cute once you get them made. I'm not gonna lie, these little books are adorable. I love how tiny they are. I'd like to finish these books before we call it a day. That would be good. That would be nice. We'll see if I'm permitted to do that. Probably gonna be 2 more streams before we finish this up, because we will have like 1 more stream of building stuff and then a stream of putting it all together. That's how I'm thinking. Honestly, I would have just done like every day streaming this week, but I do want to get Crisis Core played. I do think that's how I'm going to handle long form games though. It's just sort of blaze through them really fast like we did with Final Fantasy VII. And now with Crisis Core, I think that's a better way to do it, because it kind of, yeah, mainline it with a few breaks here and there to do other things like play my beloved Hearthstone or do a hand cam thing. Yeah, exactly. Like right now I have like, my plan for this week is just every other day. So like 1 day is hand cam, 1 game is day is Crisis Core, you know, back and forth. Maybe do Hearthstone instead of hand cam 1 day, but yeah, kind of like mainline it with a little bit of variance. But I do like to just do crazy random stuff different stuff every day. But yeah, for getting through a game, you really have to just play it. You really, really do. Especially because you start to, it's amazing how quickly you forget your controls, you forget what's going on in the story. Ah, itchy hand. The only problem when you do something like that is if you either A, find out very quickly that you don't enjoy the game, or B, you start to burn out. You have to kind of like adjust your schedule, you know? But it is what it is. So many games I want to play on stream. I still want to do another run of Tales of Zestria. I love that game so much. There's so many games and so little time. This one's kind of fucked. Yeah. Trying not to rip it. It's kind of fucked. There. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Trying to remind myself to sit up straight. Yep, I did have one extra. I don't know. Maybe they just give you one extra in case you lose one? I don't know. It's weird. But we are going to call it here when I finish this last book. I'm gonna get the phone fixed offline. I'm gonna use some hot glue on that. I have my hot glue, but it's on the other side of the house. There's no point really in going to grab it and stuff right this second. Yeah, we made good progress today. Lots of books, so many books. Who wants some books? Look at all those books. Books, file folders, all sorts of stuff. But thank you guys for coming out. I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. Is tomorrow my day off? Is tomorrow the day we play Crisis Core? It's one of the two. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. But keep an eye out on the schedule to find out more. We will be back soon. Until next time, don't go getting eaten without me, everybody. And I will catch you later. Bye-bye.